In this video, we're going to be talking about how to get great audio for your screen recordings, your screencasts, or the videos that you are making, or any of the videos that you're making. Hi, my name is Adam from AdamPrizer.com, where I make a ton of content like this about how to increase the quality of the videos and the content that you are making and putting it out there. If you're new here, consider clicking on that subscribe button. If you don't want to miss a thing, click on the bell. YouTube will let you know when I have a new video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about my evolution of equipment that I've used over the years. If you're not familiar with me, I have another YouTube channel right here where I make pretty much screencast tutorials just like this. And after making over 300 videos, I know a thing or two of practical advice about audio and getting great audio. And I've learned that through experiences and all of the different equipment that I have gone through. So this video is more going to be me telling you what I've used and why I use the different pieces of equipment that I use and why I stopped using certain pieces of equipment. It's not necessarily going to be how to actually use that. I think I'll put out a few tutorials on that specifically. So everything I talk about though, I'll put a link in the video description down below. I don't care if you click on those links, you could just get the product names out of the video and go and find it for the best price. I'll put those there for your convenience. They will be affiliate links, but I could honestly care less if you click on them or not. It's not like it's going to be that big of a deal for me. So let's just go ahead and jump on into it. Now, let's see, I think I've been making videos for 5 years now. That's quite a long time. And this is the first mic that I started using, and a lot of people use this. I don't use it anymore. And it's the Blue Yeti. I like this. I thought, wow, this is great. It's kind of an all-in-one package. It has a stand. I can sit it on my desk and it can sit there and it capture the audio and all that, plug it USB straight into my computer. What I didn't like about it and why I stopped using this was because it was a very sensitive mic. I mean, at the time I was using this, I was using it in my house and there was the air condition, the home air conditioning, the part where it sucks the air in from the house. It was right behind my door, and what ended up happening was it would pick up all of those sounds. So it was a little too sensitive for me, and the audio required a lot of work after recording. And I'm going to talk about that in a moment as well. So that was the Blue Yeti. I stopped using it. Hey, if anybody lives in Orange County, Southern California, hit me up. I'll give this to you because it's just sitting in the garage collecting dust. Then about a year and a half ago, I switched to the Audio-Technica ATR 2100, and this is actually a very popular mic, and it looks so old school, right? It's just totally old school compared to some of the mics you see out there. I am currently using this for my screencast tutorials and my video courses. This is the mic that I'm actually using, and the reason I switched to this mic was because it's not quite as sensitive, meaning in that same environment with noise going on outside or behind me, outside of the room that I'm recording in, this wouldn't pick up those sounds as easily, and that's kind of what I was after. Now, one of the drawbacks with this is you kind of want it closer to where your mouth is when you're speaking. So if you look at a lot of podcasters, they have the mic like right where their mouth is. I don't like doing that when I have a video that I'm actually in it. I want the mic kind of out of it, which is also kind of one of the reasons I've worn a black shirt in pretty much all of my videos, is because I have a little wind guard over that's black. So when it's there, it just kind of blends into my shirt. If you've seen any of my videos, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a fantastic mic. It's also a killer deal. Actually, when I look at it, it says right here on Amazon right now, it's just under 70 bucks. Although I'll tell you, I purchased this mic for I think a little over 50 bucks. So getting it goes on sale. So getting the most bang for your buck out of a mic that is really high quality, this is going to be it. This condenser or cardioid, the proper terminology, cardioid dynamic microphone. USB plugs right on into your computer. But I'll tell you, even with that microphone, it didn't quite get me to the goal. I'll tell you, I'm not using it for this video. And with this, I still had to run it through a program, remove any kind of, do some kind of a noise reduction, and then I would have to boost some levels with it. So even with this, it didn't quite get me to where I wanted to go. However, it is good. Just know that you might need to run it through a program, and I'll tell you what that program is here in a moment. For the videos I'm making right now, I decided to switch gears and get a proper shotgun microphone. And this is actually the mic I'm using right now. It's an Audio-Technica AT875. It's a shotgun microphone. And so essentially this can be a little bit more at a distance. What it points at is the only audio that it's supposed to pick up. I think a shotgun microphone ultimately is the best type of microphone for videos like this, where you're fully in the video and you want the mic, you don't want it to show, you don't want to wear a lapel mic. I've never had good luck with lapel mics, let me tell you. A shotgun mic is really going to be the way to go. And you can see right here, it doesn't even really cost that much. This one was 169 bucks. Now, I was considering this one, and I might return the one I have and upgrade to this. It's a little bit more money. It's an AT8035. It might be a little bit better. Audio is the one thing you do not want to skimp on when you're making videos. I am considering getting this one. Now, let me show you the equipment to actually put these microphones on, and it's really inexpensive. So when I got that Audio-Technica, I now needed something to attach to my desk where I can store or hold the mic and adjust it, and this is what I went with. It probably wasn't this brand, it was maybe just one of them right here. You can see they're only about 14 bucks. So you could go to Amazon or Google and search for an adjustable microphone suspension boom scissor arm stand, something along those lines, tongue twister totally. And what you do is you just attach it to the side of your desk, and now you can put your mic in it and you are good to go. This thing is pretty fantastic. I'm glad I bought that. That made actually a huge difference for me. Before that, I was trying to jimmy rig standing that mic in a location where it would fit in the frame, be close enough to my mouth, but not get in the way. And I knocked it over a million times. If you have a shotgun mic, this is what I recently bought. This is what I'm using right now. And it's just the basic Amazon branded version tripod boom microphone stand. I'm using this right now, and just so you know, my microphone is right there. So it's just barely, you can't see it. It's just literally right there. So what this is going to do is it's going to give that arm and stretch over so the mic could be really close to where you are and pick up your audio crystal clear. Now I'm going to tell you, even though I got this and I got a shotgun microphone, my audio still wasn't where I wanted to be, because my goal was to capture the audio and not have to extract it from my video, improve it a little bit in a piece of software, sync it back up in my video. I just wanted to hit record, have the audio be pretty much ready to go. And this is what you need. Well, this is what I was using, was Audacity. It's a free program. This was the software I would use to remove the noise, boost up the bass a little, the treble a little bit, and just get that audio sounding right. I don't have to use this anymore, and this is why. I'll put a tutorial out on Audacity. It's because I switched and got a mixer. So now what you do is if you take a mixer like this, the knobs, you'll figure them out. They're not really that complicated. So what happens now is the audio goes from my mic into the mixer. I can make my adjustments right there into the mixer. Then the mixer plugs into my computer via USB. The end result means I have a video. When I click record, I do not have to edit the audio one bit, and that makes it a huge time saver. Editing audio has got to be the most tedious thing. I think the way to be successful making videos is to make all the steps you have to go through to make a nice video, try to reduce them as much as possible. And that's what the mixer did for me. So I'm using this one right here. It's very affordable. It's a Behringer Q802 USB. Now they have these without the USB. They're a little bit less expensive. You don't want that. You want it to plug right into your computer via USB. That's how you're going to get the audio. Clean it up in the mixer, send it right on into your computer. Now this is considered like a budget mixer. There's definitely other mixers out there. Here's the first one I tried. It's the Yamaha MG10XU. It's probably going to have a much better build quality and a much bigger price tag, right? The one that I have is $80. This is $200. But see, the difference was, the reason I had to return this one is because it was just too big. It was just too stinking big for my desk. So I had it, used it, returned it, and then I switched back down here to the Behringer, and it's worked good. I mean, the reviews on this one aren't quite as good. However, it's working great for me. It sounds great. It's all kind of plug and play for me. So essentially with the mixer, you see all these dials there. There's these blue ones. That's to increase the mids, lows, and highs of the audio that it captures. Then you can add some gain. A lot of problems with YouTube videos is the audio is so low. It needs to be a good balance. And so this, I can totally perfect my audio and then click record. I don't have to do any audio editing. That's how I'm able to make these videos really, really quick. So these are the different pieces of equipment that I use, and I want to know what you think and what you use to capture great audio. I have been making videos for so many years, and I can tell you without a doubt, the most important thing, and you've heard this a million times before, the most important thing is the audio, and that's the one area you don't want to skimp out on, is the audio. So I'd like to hear what you're using, but let me just do a quick recap. Using the Audio-Technica condenser microphone for my screencasts. These types of videos where I'm standing up and I'm just going for it. I'm using a shotgun microphone right here that's attached to a stand. I think it's the perfect setup. It's very affordable. So I'll put links to all this stuff most likely in the video description. I might get a little lazy and not put them there. Just head on over to Google and try to find the best price if you're looking at any of this kind of equipment. I left out one piece of important advice, something I'm working on, and this is, I guess, a little bonus that I didn't tell you you're going to get in the video. You have to pay attention to where you're actually, the acoustics where you're recording your videos. And what I mean is there are a lot of sound bouncing off the walls and it's creating an echo. One of the things I had to do, so I'm just adding this in here, I had some extra moving blankets that I've had for years, and I thought, instead of buying a bunch of styrofoam to glue to the wall that you can buy on Amazon to absorb that sound, let me just throw up some moving blankets. And I did that, made a massive difference. Moving blankets are dirt cheap. I just tacked them on the wall, so if I take them down, actually I put a nail, the same kind of nail to hang a picture on the wall. I nailed it to the wall, and it's easy. I could take them down. You wouldn't even notice that they were up. So that is my last little tip. So let me know, anyways, let me know what you think about or what you're using to capture great audio, or if you like the audio that I make in my videos. Hey, thank you for watching. If you found any value in this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.